Picture this. You're driving through one of Italy's most spectacular mountain passes, surrounded by UNESCO World Heritage peaks that look like they've been carved by gods with particularly good taste. The Sasso Lungo glows golden in the morning light, the Sella Group towers majestically to your south, and you're convinced you've found paradise. Then, you notice the traffic jam, and the motorcycles weaving dangerously around cyclists, and the overflowing parking lots. Welcome to Gardena Pass, where Mother Nature's masterpiece meets humanity's tendency to love things to death. We have driven these alpine roads more times than I can count, through every season, every weather condition, every level of tourist chaos. From triumphant autumn ascents when the gondolas purr like good Italian espresso machines, to spring maintenance disasters when half the infrastructure is closed and you're left contemplating your life choices on a mountainside. Trust me when I say there's a right way and a very wrong way to experience these peaks. The crown jewel that captivates the world. Gardena Pass, or Passo Gardena in Italian, sits at 2,121 meters above sea level, connecting the Val Gardena with Val Badia in South Tyrol's Dolomites. This isn't just any mountain pass, it's a panoramic balcony overlooking legendary peaks including the Sella Group, Cheer Peaks, Sassolungo, and the peaks of Val Badia. Built initially for military purposes during World War I, the proper road wasn't constructed until the 1960s when tourism began to take hold in the region. What makes this place so irresistible? You'll be surrounded by the Dolomite peaks in every direction. It's truly spectacular. From Gardena Pass, you can glimpse the Sella Group, Sassolungo, Marmolada, and Valbadia peaks all from a single location. It's like having a panoramic balcony over the entire Alps. The pass serves as one of the 4 legendary passes of the Sella Ronda circuit, making it a must-visit for both summer hikers and winter skiers. Every season presents different colors and atmospheres. The blooming meadows of spring, the intense green of summer, the warm tones of autumn, and the sparkling snow of winter. But here's what I've learned. It gets complicated when everyone wants to experience this panoramic magic at exactly the same time. The pass gets busy during summer with lots of traffic, motorcyclists, and cyclists, creating challenging conditions on the 19 unnumbered hairpin bends. What was once a peaceful alpine sanctuary has become a victim of its own photogenic perfection. Understanding modern mountain travel. The numbers tell a sobering story. By the end of 2024, international tourist arrivals are expected to surpass pre-pandemic levels, with some destinations already far exceeding pre-COVID numbers. The Dolomites, including Gardena Pass, haven't been immune to this surge. The road is reasonably maintained, but harsh winters affect the surface, and summer brings lots of traffic with motorcyclists and cyclists sharing space, sometimes resulting in conflicts between different user groups. One travel blogger witnessed, quote, bad behavior from some motorcyclists that resulted in a cyclist cussing them out, unquote, highlighting the tension that emerges when too many people try to enjoy the same spectacular views simultaneously. The infrastructure strain is real. Paid parking lots at the top of the pass fill quickly during peak season, and roadside parking is not allowed. The Dantercheapes, cable car, traditional mountain huts like Refugio Jimmy, and scenic viewpoints become overwhelmed during high season, particularly when perfect weather coincides with weekend warriors seeking their Instagram moment. Smart travel, how to experience alpine magic like a local. After countless trips through these mountains, I've learned exactly how to time your visit for maximum beauty and minimum chaos. Here's what actually works. timing your visit for pure magic. Early morning and evening visits, you can enjoy a particularly beautiful view of the mountains early in the morning or evening from the terrace of the Dan Terchepes mountain station, with captivating sunsets that bathe the Sella group and Cheer peaks in magical light. Those ethereal moments when the peaks look almost AI generated in their perfection. Arrive before 8 a.m. when the mountain huts are just opening their terraces, and you'll practically have the place to yourself. Spring and autumn adventures. These are photographers' paradise seasons when crowds thin but beauty intensifies. Though here's a crucial insider tip I learned the hard way. Spring is maintenance season in the Alps. Gondolas, cable cars, chairlifts, tramways. If it's meant to carry humans up a mountain, it's probably on a spa day during spring. Always check lift schedules in advance, or prepare to summit with the determination of a desperate tourist and the medical readiness of a croissant. Weekday escapes. Plan your mountain adventures for midweek, when locals have their landscape back and parking spots actually exist. Hidden Dolomite gems. Instead of fighting crowds at Gardena Pass, consider these equally spectacular alternatives. Campo Longo, Pordoi, and Sella passes offer similar breathtaking views with potentially less congestion. Having explored extensively throughout the Dolomites, I can tell you there are hidden valleys and peaks that rival the famous spots. Create your own Sella Ronda circuit experience. Instead of everyone converging on the same viewpoint, plan an itinerary that takes you across multiple passes. You'll see more, photograph more, and stress less. Here's something brilliant that more travelers should know about. The Val Gardena Guest Pass offers unlimited and free use of the South Tyrol Integrated Transport Network. You can move between villages and reach lift departure points without driving. This means no hunting for parking spots, no stress about narrow mountain roads, and you can actually enjoy the scenery instead of gripping the steering wheel. Use cable cars and gondolas strategically. They're not just transportation, they're part of the experience. The journey up often provides views you can't get any other way. Your digital mountain guide. Before you head up, check the weather and lift status online. Most cable car companies post real-time updates about closures and delays. Trust me, you don't want to drive 2 hours only to find your gondola is having a spa day. Several hiking apps now show trail conditions and busy times at popular viewpoints. While there isn't a specific quote Dolomite Flow unquote app yet, standard apps like All Trails often have user updates about crowding levels and current condition. Connecting with local alpine culture. The real magic of Gardena Pass isn't just the views, it's the mountain culture that's been here for centuries. When you book at traditional mountain huts like Refugio Jimmy, you're not just getting a meal, you're experiencing authentic South Tyrolean hospitality that's been refined over generations. Try the local specialties. These mountain huts serve hearty South Tyrolean cuisine that's designed to fuel alpine adventures. The food tells the story of this region's unique Austrian-Italian heritage. Book in advance for those coveted panoramic terraces. Watching sunset paint the peaks while savoring local dishes is worth the planning. Support the local guides and mountain services. They know secret viewpoints and hidden trails that don't appear on Instagram. Plus, their stories about these mountains will give you a connection to the landscape that goes far beyond photography. Practical wisdom for today's traveler. For Gardena Pass specifically, timing. Early morning hours offer a special atmosphere at Gardena Pass. Arrive before 8 a.m. or after 6 p.m. for the best experience with fewer crowds. I've been there when the light is so perfect it makes you question whether you're still on Earth. Transportation. Use the Val Gardena Guest Pass to reach the pass via public transport and cable cars rather than driving. The infrastructure exists to make this work beautifully, and you'll actually enjoy the journey more. Booking. Reserve in advance at mountain huts like Refugio Jim Me, especially for panoramic terraces. The food is spectacular, and the views are worth planning around. Alternatives. I can tell you there are hidden gems that rival the famous spots. Sometimes the best experiences happen on the paths less traveled. Traveling with wisdom. Gardena Pass doesn't need fewer visitors. It needs smarter visitors. Those who understand that the most profound mountain experiences often happen at dawn when the crowds sleep, in autumn when the tourist buses have departed, or on the trails that require a bit more effort but reward with infinitely more magic. Some triumphant, some hilariously humbling, all educational. The question isn't whether we should visit these magnificent places, it's whether we're wise enough to visit them well. And honestly, with a little planning and the right timing, you can have these peaks practically to yourself while still enjoying all the comforts that make alpine travel so delightful. After all, the best travel stories come from those moments when everything aligns perfectly. The light, the weather, the company, and yes, the blissful absence of traffic jams. This has been your host, Glenda. For more sophisticated travel stories, mountain pass obsessions, and the occasional hilarious hiking disaster, visit us at therookandqueen.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Global Citizen Travels, where we bring you along on our European adventures, gondola maintenance breakdowns and all. Until next time, travel wisely, and may your mountain passes be traffic-free and your cable cars actually running.